Data talks in ways that words sometimes don't. We've talked a lot this summer about math activism. What can you do with math that maybe has a more local impact in your community?
I am working on the National Transgender Discrimination Survey team. So what we're doing is we're looking at the 2011 National Transgender Discrimination Survey. Specifically, we want to create these visualizations in order to show people that the transgender population does face quite a bit of discrimination within their everyday lives.
The amount of people who are making less than $10K a year is about 13%.
The National Transgender Discrimination Survey data that we're using is actually incredibly exciting to work with because it was the very first full picture data set we had for the transgender community as a whole.
We tested a couple of other variables regarding the Transgender Discrimination Survey released a report called Injustice at Every Turn, which details the most significant results of their survey. But this report is about 200 pages, and so it's not as accessible to the general public as if we create some more accessible visualizations.
Are making their living as trans individuals, and up here you'll see that we actually, in our Tableau, created a filter distribution where we're able to look at North Carolina, the South, and the rest of the country in general.
We've been looking at things from domestic violence to workplace harassment. So there's a simpler way to kind of show the public that, yes, trans people do experience a high amount of discrimination.
This data shows that there's discrimination in government agencies, in educational settings, in medical settings.
About 16.5% of respondents reported having denied medical treatment by a doctor or in a hospital setting.
The policymakers, they want data. Now that we have this illustrating what percentage of people have experienced this, it makes it more clear that there is a problem that needs to be addressed.